Hey guys, Chase here. Welcome to the second update vlog for the new Police Life game. So, since the last episode, this game's actually been coming together really well. So, the way that I want to structure these videos is that first we're just going to go through and answer some questions that people have had, at least for the next couple of videos, while people are still filling in with just a ton of questions about how the game's going to work, what's going to end up being and stuff. And then we'll get to like what I've been doing and what's been happening with it. So first we're gonna start off with answering some questions here. Okay, here's a good question. I like these questions. I like the 1, 2, 3 like number questions here. So first one, will it be on Steam? It's originally gonna be on Game Jolt, and I have some stuff about that later in this video that I'm gonna talk about in Game Jolt and all that. And then will there be an aspect of being outside the vehicle? Yeah, you can hop out of your vehicle, and I already have this programmed. I'll show you guys this later too. You can hop out of your vehicle. You can like go and interview people, and so like say there's a crash in an intersection, you can like interview the people and do all sorts of tests and stuff like that. And then how big will the city be? When I first responded to this question, I said no idea, and I still kind of have no idea on how big this city will end up being. It'll be pretty large, I think. I don't think it's gonna be like the biggest map you've ever seen, but I don't think it's gonna be tiny. It's kind of what I'm getting at here. So basically, that's all the questions that I want to address that were on the last video. So keep on asking questions if you guys have them, and I've been trying to respond to all of the questions that I can. So first off here, since the last episode, basically last episode you guys only saw this because I've been working really hard on getting a lot of this map finished. So you can see I've been working on some buildings here, and of course there's gonna be more land than this. This isn't gonna be the entire map. There's gonna be like here, I'll just show you, I can like build more of these, so it'll be bigger in that aspect. So don't think that all of this, the grass here, that's not all the land. There'll be more. We have the One World Trade Center here. This is the first building that I started to work on. And then all the other ones are, some of them are loosely based off of real buildings, but most of them I just kind of made pretty quickly. I didn't take too much time. Like you can see, this is just 2 cylinders and a little skyway there. We're with the World Trade Center here, it's just cubes everywhere and stuff. And then I also took an attempt at making the little Chrysler building over here, which you guys can see here. I don't think it ended up horribly. I think, believe it or not, this actually has more cubes in it than the World Trade Center. But I think I like how the World Trade Center ended up looking more than this, but that's mainly just because it's a lot easier to build the One World Trade Center, believe it or not, because I can just use textures on the cubes and not have to try to make the windows. Because if you look up photos of the One World Trade Center and photos of the Chrysler building, you can kind of see why you can't just use textures for the Chrysler building. So yeah, I tried my best on making the windows kind of work and stuff. I don't even think that these are okay. Good, they are. I thought that they were floating. But so yeah, I tried my best on it. I've been trying to get scaling right too, but that's also just, it's kind of hard to do in a video game, trying to take scaling and then match that into a video game without having to spend a year doing math on them. But that's where the map is at. I'm also working on, I'm thinking of, here is going to be kind of Central Park, and also, as you guys see, the way that the city's laid out is not going to be very realistic at all. Like, what I mean is, in real life, the One World Trade Center and the Chrysler building are not that close to each other. And the Chrysler building is not right next to Central Park, is kind of my point. So, because, I mean, computers and just, computers don't have enough storage to be able to store a big enough map for me to actually be able to scale everything correctly, and just, that would take forever, especially for me being a beginner. I just can't make a very well scaled map like that. So this is gonna be the this is gonna be, whoa, that is glitching out. Let's fix that. So this is gonna be Central Park here. I'm planning on doing a little more work to it. Right now it's just some hills, but I'll probably end up adding bridges and stuff So yeah, there's gonna end up being more buildings, like I said, and stuff like that. So over here you can see stuff different from last episode. I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since the last episode. I've done a lot. So first, the camera moves now, and you can get into like this interior view, which I really need to redo the interior of this car because it's all like not what a police car looks like. And then so you can drive around. I think I had the driving physics done. Down here you can see a little mini map, which I threw that together pretty quickly. I don't see if you flip over the little mini map moves too, but I don't know. I think it's good enough to get put in the game. I don't think it's amazing, but that might have a little bit of work to do. And then the thing about getting out of your car, if you hit the space bar, so you can get out of your car, you can walk around. So we can turn on the lights here, hop out, and then say you pulled someone over, you can go and talk to them, let them go, hop back in your car, and then you can just drive away and be a police officer. So that's kind of what's happening. I'm pretty sure in the last episode I didn't have these stoplights done, which they do work now. They have like a lot of stuff in this game. They have a lot of work to do, because you'll see when they turn to red there, they don't even go to the yellow lights, they just go green straight to red. So those have a little bit of work to do. Other than that, that's pretty much all that I've added. I worked on this just earlier today here. I added some water to the map, so you can see over here. You can see like the reflection of the city in the ground, which I think this is just like a really cool view. I want to talk more about the game jolt things. So I have my the game jolt page for the actual game is set up now. So basically all that it is right now here is it's this. There's not much to it, but I'm planning on this is gonna be I'm pretty sure they call it Devlog on here. Oh no, they do call it Devlogs on here. Yeah, this is just gonna be a devlog for the game on here, and this will just be updated more frequently because it's just gonna be text, it's not gonna be a video. So there'll be text on here for the devlogs. That'll probably be updated a little more frequently than the videos. So there'll be a link to that in the description. And then we also, here on the Grid Tech Blaze website, which if you guys don't know what that is, they'll also, I think there's always been a link to that in the description. But now there's a games tab here, which once the images load in, because I don't know, the servers are being slow today. So here we go. You can see right now the little news thing down here doesn't work yet. It just says an error occurred. So I need to fix that glitch. But other than that, right now you can see this is like the featured tab up here. So if you like hover over it, it does that, and then these are games. So as I make more and more games, they'll be listed in here. And then so like if you click the featured tab, you can see it goes to the page here. Which then if you click this, it brings you to the project Game Jolt page. And then this is a different game that I was working on a while ago for I think, yeah, no, I was just making this for fun. I don't know why I thought it was like for school or something, but I was just making this for fun. So you can see this since this one actually has a download on it, since I'm pretty much done with it with development. I haven't worked on it for a while. You can just click the download here, and it brings you to Game Jolt and downloads it. Where right now the Police Life one doesn't have a download thing because I'm still working on it. Yeah, so that's what I had to talk about in this video. I'm thinking over some time here, I'm gonna work on making the UI, the user interface, finish that. And then a lot of you guys were asking for a video on how I make cars in Unity, which I need to finish. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I need to finish the UI before I can go and make a video on how to make the cars. So yeah, I'm gonna make the UI, and then maybe in a week or so there'll be a video on how to make cars, because what's gonna happen is the UI will like ask you what car you want, and then you can spawn the car. And that's just, yeah, that's kind of how I'm planning on having it work. I'm also planning on redoing the car's movement script, because the so you can see here like the front wheels don't turn and stuff when you steer, and there's all sorts of issues with my script. So Unity has some pre-built vehicle scripts that I'm planning on learning and then being able to add to this. So then I just have a lot better driving experience in this game. So yeah, that's probably gonna be what's coming up in the next couple of updates on here. So thanks for watching. Remember to keep on asking questions about the game in the comment section. I'll try to reply to as many as I can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.